Today in the Boot Guy, we're looking at the Carolina 7518 10-inch Gore-Tex line insulated steel toe logger. Now, most of the time when you see insulated loggers, they're going to be well over 200 grams. But Carolina builds the 7518 with only 200 grams of insulation. So it's enough to keep you warm, but at the same time, you're not going to overheat because they've completely overbuilt the boot for some sort of conditions that you're never going to be in. Now, when Carolina set out to build this boot, they used the best possible materials they could. Now, outside of the fact that it's this black, full grain, really heavy duty leather, and this is some heavy duty stuff. This is not soft, out of the box, ready to go. You got to put some time and energy into softening up this leather. This is the kind of leather that you're going to find on lots of those heritage type boots. It's that full grain, thick, really just beefy, manly type leather. Now, there's a lot of characteristics in this boot that you're going to see across the whole Carolina line. And one of those things is the way they shape this top. It's just a beautiful little arc that goes on up here so that your boot's never too high in one spot or low in the other. It gives you a really nice shape when this is wrapped up around your calf. Carolina did a really nice job of hiding the boot pull into the back of the boot, right back there from the heel cup up. They've just kind of tucked it right back in there so that your jeans or your pants are going to fall right over the top of the boot. And it's never going to catch, and you're going to get that annoying little thing that your pants are always stuck at the top. Brass eyelids, brass speed laces, brass eyelet at the top. I mean, beautiful. I mean, this stuff is riveted in there and backed super nicely. This isn't just smashed back. These are nice riveted pieces. Now, Carolina sends this boot along with a Kiltie. I took it out for the video, but that's the Kiltie, and this is what the boot looks like out of the box with the Kiltie. As you can see, it's more of a Kiltie and less of a false tongue, but you know, if you like Kilties, it's not bad. Now, the boot is fully welted. It's a leather welt all the way around. So this thing is resolable, recraftable, rebuildable. Whatever you need to do, it can happen due to the construction of this boot. Underneath that welt, there is a rubber midsole that's connected to this Vibram Tacoma sole. Now, this is, in my opinion, this is the ultimate logger sole. This is a beast. This is the perfect sole for a logger boot. It's beefy, it's chunky, there's a lot of material here. The heel's a single piece. This is all cut from one solid piece of Vibram rubber. The Tacoma sole is one badass sole. Now, I didn't even get to the best part yet. This boot is Gore-Tex lined, so it's 100% waterproof. And not only that, not only do they use a Gore-Tex membrane, but they also lined it with the Gore-Tex Axiom 4L lining inside there. So it's just not some aftermarket lining. It's actually a liner that is provided by the Gore company to protect the Gore-Tex membrane. Now, building that into the boot, that's not a cheap process. That isn't like, just throwing Gore-Tex and then throwing some Cambrel on the other side. That's got some time, some energy, some investment, some thought put into how they're going to build a boot. Now, inside the boot, what you're going to find is you're going to find an AG7 footbed. These are those beautiful footbeds from Carolina. They don't really break down. They hold up. They always look good. They always feel good. But something that I noticed about the AG7 inside the 7518 with some guys is they don't use it. They actually wear this boot for the first few weeks without this inside. They say that the boot needs to break in first to your natural step before you start putting in this super soft cushion. I don't know how I feel about that, but if guys are doing it and if they keep buying the same boot every 3 to 5 years, I guess there's some truth to it. Now, I did mention that the boot has a steel toe, but not only does it have a steel toe, but it also has a steel shank that runs from about here to here. So it's a nice 3-ribbed steel shank. So that means you're going to get a lot of climbing power, you're going to get a lot of standing power, and you're going to get a lot of life out of this boot. Now about the size and the fit, well, it's a logger. And when it comes to buying loggers, you got to be that logger type of person. If this is going to be your first pair of loggers out of the box, I might suggest that you to try on a few different sizes. Start with your size and move up, a half size up, a half size down. And also take out the footbed at some point. I know the boot is engineered with the Gore-Tex lining and all that for this to stay in there in order to protect the lining, but you're going to get a different type of fit once you remove this. I'm not saying it's going to be soft and comfortable and cushy like a lazy boy, but it's going to show you what this boot actually feels like and what it can do and how something like this can benefit you if you really need this in your type of work. So that's the Carolina 75-18 Gore-Tex line, 200 grams of Thinsulate, steel toe, steel shank, Vibram Tacoma sole. If you've ever worn the Carolina 75-18 or any of the Carolina loggers, please comment below. Let guys know which one you're wearing, why you're wearing it, and what you really like about it. Hey, if you want to know more about this boot or see some detailed photos, swing by to bootguy.com. There I'll have all that laid out for you. I'll have a nice little write-up, and I'll have a few links that'll make it a lot easier getting a pair of these on your feet. Hey, please don't forget to hit my subscribe button below. It really helps out. And if you should have any questions about buying a pair of loggers from Carolina or just buying work boots in general, please feel free to shoot me over an email. All right, until the next time, I'm the Boot Guy, and thanks a lot for watching.